the multiverse is real, like, and it's infinite. Lock in.
Lock in.
Like, we should have been paying attention. Welcome back to Beyond the Film Podcast, where we talk movies and more. I'm Rose. This is Meadow, and we are your hosts today, talking about Doctor Strange.
Oh, he is quite strange, isn't he?
He's okay. This season, we really wanted to focus on getting prepared for Doomsday. It's coming out at the end of the year, and rewatching this movie made me realize, like, this movie is kind of important for Doomsday. Like, it talks a lot about current themes that I believe are going to be in Doomsday.
Yeah.
So today, we're going to break down, the themes of the movie, some character relations, and, like, some movie magic, camera work, music, editing, acting, etc., etc.
Yeah.
If you like content like this, subscribe. Okay, well, let's jump into it.
Splash.
So the main theme that I picked up on, didn't write much about it, but time.
Mm-hmm.
Time is like the overarching symbolism. Other words, I need to expand my vocabulary. Time is the time of the time in the movie about time, right?
Yes. Little snaps.
Time is everywhere. Time is in the movie, and even before we realize it's in the movie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When it's getting ready to go to the
rip.
Yeah, that too. I was gonna get there. When he was getting award show, whatever the heck Strange was going to, but like him opening up his drawer full of watches.
They're spinning.
Yes.
The way clocks do.
Yes, and even he picked, the watch that Christine gave him, which we'll talk about a little later.
Mm-hmm. Or even like the time-sensitive manner of the GSW gunshot wound victim that they had, where like he is called the wrong time of death, and there's only a short amount of time before they can save him. There's no time to set up all the things. I gotta go in blind
hand, just my hands,
like whoa,
with my eyes. Yes, and like on the back of the watch, it says
only time will tell like how much I love you.
Yeah, time will tell how much I love you. There we go.
And he talking about, we were barely lovers. Like,
stop. He was just mad.
No,
he was just.
You don't say that to your lover.
Well, they're not lovers
because he messed up.
She picked someone else,
and she deserves.
Yes. But yes, the pages got ripped out of the book about the study of time.
So how to live forever.
The ancient one being a hypocrite, breaking the rules, bending the rules of time
for the greater good. Yeah.
Before we know that it's the time stone, just the use of the time stone, infinity stone. And then, the only thing being able to beat Dormammu is time.
Because everything, like, he's in control of everything else. But the only thing that doesn't exist there was time, so he brought a little bit of time, a little slice of time with him.
And then a quote from Khaleesi's. Is that how you say his name?
I don't know, but I know who you're talking about.
I feel like I'm talking about Game of Thrones. But he says time is the true enemy. Like, time is just constantly being brought up. So yes, the main theme in my eyes is time. Were there any other themes that you picked up?
Yeah, I picked up some smaller times. Some smaller themes. Don't drive distracted. Okay, like, why would you start looking at scans while you're speeding around a mountain while it's raining.
He's obviously done it before. He thinks, he's indestructible. No wrong can come to him.
Arrogance should be a theme. But there is more to life than just your profession. I think I mostly pointing out like little... little lessons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Forget everything you think you know. The world / universe is bigger than you know. And death gives life meaning. And that's one of the last things that the Ancient One had said. And I think that it could mean she could be referring to death in many different ways, like physical death, ego death, spiritual death, because we see kind of those three things happen in this movie with different characters.
Okay, I like the order of things you did last time, so we're gonna move on to visuals. The main thing I focused on this movie was the camera work. There's a lot of like not just vocal emphasis, but like visual emphasis on his hands.
Yes.
Like the first thing we see of Strange are his hands. Like we don't see his face first. We see him washing his hands, getting ready for surgery. We also see, a lot of extra shots of like just everyday things, like him shaving, etc., because later on we see that all these things become difficult. Like he can't shave by himself, he can't do signatures, etc. Also, I never noticed this the first time watching the movie, but when he crashes, his hands literally go like in the dashboard. The dashboard goes over his hands.
Yeah.
And it's very much in slow motion, so you can catch that little bit.
Yeah, like that I noticed that like the first time that I watched this movie. Every time I see this part, it makes me cringe because like I can never unsee it and just like thinking about
rush.
Yeah, and then like not only did it get sucked in, but like now the car is flipping over, so it's like smash.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness
also,
me.
Little fun fact, they used 8 Lambos to film that scene.
Wow.
In multiple different locations. Wow. Yeah. It's like, I was in a Lambo all cut up, twisted around.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I hope they were like the defective ones on the lot or something. Probably not.
Probably got the money.
Exactly.
The steadiness of his hands, during the surgery, and then to the unsteadiness. Like, whenever we see his hands after, they're always shaking. He's always talking about it shaking. And even at the very end, I feel like this is kind of important to, like, him. I said staying humble, like a reminder of, like, how far he's come, because we have, a close-up on his watch, and his hands are still shaking, even at the end, even after he becomes, the Doctor Strange. Like, you gotta know how far you come.
Yeah.
Stay locked in.
Stay humble.
Exactly. And then just the small little thing of like showing all of his watches, connecting to the theme, showing all his watches in this collection, and how it's related to Christine without realizing that's related to Christine. Like, you have all these watches and you chose that one from Christine, and you're not even together. Right. Oh yeah, and then of course the brown hue in Nepal. I was like, oh, right, we're in Asia.
Of course.
Gotta be brown.
Got spring. Gotta have a yellow tint. Just it had to. Otherwise, we would have thought we were in America.
Right.
Can't have that mistake.
Right.
Oh my gosh. There was really one thing that I wanted to mention. Right before the crash, Billy Key's calling about these different type of patients, and the first one that he mentioned was an Air Force colonel. Air Force colonel.
Colonel?
Yeah. Colonel.
Colonel.
Yes. But it's spelled not like colonel at all, like colonel. Anyway, the Air Force colonel.
It's okay, you already said it. We already know.
He crushed his lower spine testing experimental armor. And I'm like, is this reference to the gentleman who had his spine completely demolished in Iron Man 2? remember, I don't know if you remember this scene, but in the court scene, he's showing how their people were trying to test out Iron Man suits, but they were failing. And Hammer Tech was one of those people. And one of the guys who was in the suit spinned around into, like, you know, his whole top half could, like...
Dang.
Yeah, so I'm like... And they were saying how he crushed his lower spine. And I'm like,
I don't remember that, but wow, that's a cool connection there.
Yeah, I'm like, that's really interesting. When Strange first got to the
Taj Mahal. That's in India.
Karmataj.
Or in Nepal.
When he first got there, the Ancient One showed him Dormammu.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting. But, yeah.
She's like, you're gonna need to know that face later.
Like, lock in, twin.
Loki.
And also, kind of relating into the time thing. The crisis in Hong Kong, the way that, like, we didn't see it happen in forward time, but, like, we saw it happen in reverse. I thought that was really interesting.
Yep.
But, yeah, that's all I got for that.
Okay. Moving on to characters and character relations. I just focus on Strange by himself and then Strange and Christine. I kind of didn't feel like the other relationships were that important, especially because we don't get to see the aftermath of this movie until after after Endgame, after WandaVision. Like, it's so much time for us as audience. I was like, I feel like it's not that important right now. Like, I feel like it'd be more important when we watch Multiverse of Madness. So that's why I just did those. But if you have other people you would like to bring up, please feel free. Okay. Speaking about Strange first, it is very apparent and it's very known that Strange is arrogant, and everyone around him knows it. Like, he's constantly being reminded that he is arrogant and, like, he only sees things, like, about himself. But it never truly sinks in until when the Ancient One dies. But yeah, everyone knows it. He knows that everyone knows it. He is an arrogant man. I did not like him.
You didn't like him.
I'm thinking about right now. If I still don't like him. But yeah, I didn't like him for a long time because he is arrogant. And I feel like Tony is not arrogant. What's the other word for it? What did I call him before?
Narcissistic?
Yeah, maybe. Like, they're different. But they're still...
like, cut from the same cloth.
Kind
they
of.
just got made into different things.
Yeah. But we'll see next time I see Strange if I like him or not. Yeah. He kind of redeemed himself a little bit after this is my first time, I think, rewatching this movie. So, okay, maybe he's better by the end.
But, I would definitely say that Tony has more of a martyr complex than Strange ever does. Like, Strange is not the one willing to sacrifice himself.
I think he is now. At least at the end of this, like, if we're taking everything out, like, we just watched Doctor Strange for the first time. We're at this point in the phase, we don't know anything else. I think there's a lot of optimism on who he could become. I think that's what I'm thinking. Okay, do I like him? Do I not like him? Because obviously I don't remember the rest of the movies right now. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. But, like, he's set up to be, okay, he's going through this phase where he wants to do something bigger than himself. Is he gonna accomplish that, or is he gonna fall back into his arrogant ways?
I feel like a little bit of both. Yeah. But continue on with your character relations.
Yes. Speaking of, you know, his arrogance and all of that stuff, him being about himself, just going more in depth behind, like, him really selfish, I guess you could say. Like, everything he does goes back to what it will do for him.
Yeah, but I came here to heal my hands. It's Doctor Strange, not Mr. Da da da.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here to fight a war.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even the reason for, like, wanting to save people, I think Christine pointed out, like, do you really want to save lives, or do you want the fame and recognition for these lives? Mm-hmm. Like, even rejecting the patients because any other person could do it, like, it wouldn't make you special, it wouldn't make you stand out. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, we obviously see him switch up at the end and not do something for himself, like the Ancient One. What is her name?
The Ancient One. Like, we never get anything else about her.
No. The Ancient One, the Ancient One changes his points of view, you know, like, he decides, hey, like, let me actually... Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay. Another example of him, like, wanting recognition and fame kind of for saving people. Not really, because he was helping Christine out, but, like, saving the man with a bullet. Mm-hmm. When he went to, like, greet the family, like, yeah, he made it. He gave her a little, like, side hug, and like, he was so disgusted.
Like, he is not emotionally, like, intelligent or like, open at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like most people, like, you're not supposed to show too much emotion, but, like, you would still be like, yeah, like, you're welcome. He did not want to be there.
He did not want to be hugged. None of that.
Like, I feel like he was very much like, okay, you're saved. I'll send you the bill. Mm-hmm. You know? But yeah, anyways, towards the end, he obviously wants to, you know, do something that's bigger than himself. Like, saving lives doesn't just have to be in the operating room.
Yeah. There's many different ways, and a lot weirder ways, like they were joking about at the end. Mm-hmm. Very cute.
Yes, that's all I have to say about Steven.
With a PH.
Right. Anything to add?
About him specifically?
Yes, about Strange. Okay. Going on to Strange and Christine. I feel like even though the Ancient One is, like, the one who kind of pushed him over the edge, I feel like Christine is very much the motivating force for him throughout this whole movie and throughout Multiverse of Madness as well. You know, her watch is very a huge symbolism in this movie and in his future.
And, like, when he sold all of his items, he sold those watches, except for that one. That was the only thing he didn't sell.
That's all I have left. I booked a one-flight ticket. I forgot that the book scene, the ripping of the book pages, I forgot about that, but she was one of the first introductions into time itself in the movie, and, like, that's kind of the catalyst.
What do you mean?
I don't remember. I may be referring to the watch. I may also be referring to the operating room. I didn't write down an example, but I trust my past self. So if you know what I mean, put it down below. But also outside of them, because obviously, you know, they never get together, etc., whatever. I feel like the watch itself is kind of like I don't know if I'm using this word right, a double paradox. Like, in this film, it just, like, it's like, I don't know, it's like the symbol for this movie and for, like, the next movie. Like, the next movie, you know, he still has the watch, he finally fixes it, but, like, she goes off, she gets married, etc., etc. So I feel like this watch, I don't know, if I was an English teacher, like, I would, you know, like, it's in there, but I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Wordily.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes, and I see what you're saying about the importance of the watch for the story on both plots, and how the way he's treating the watch, how that is kind of symbolic to his relationship with Christine.
Yeah.
definitely. And you can see and understand how complicated his relationship is with her, and like how complicated he is making it for himself in his own brain. Like, it's not complicated in the physical sense, but he's complicating it in his own mind. And you can see those complications, and we're like, the consequence of those complications, especially when he goes to her for help.
Yeah.
Even despite his earlier words and
She
actions.
does it. Yeah.
Yes, and she also like plays into it. But I think hearing him apologize
in person,
yeah, like kind of like turned her off for him. Like, because she was like, oh, like, are you sick? Like, what's wrong with you?
Why are you apologizing to me?
Yeah, and it's like, and I think that it was never really meant for it to work out for them.
I feel like, yeah,
that's important for his character arc.
I feel like he wasn't the person for her, but she was the person for him. Like, I don't think he's gonna find anyone else. That was the love of his life, but she doesn't deserve Steven.
She deserves better than Steven.
Yeah, she got better.
She did. Period. Little snaps.
Any other characters or character relations you want to touch on?
The seeds for Wong and Strange's relationship. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How it started off really like cold shoulder.
Yeah, I forgot how like standoff Wong was.
Yeah. And he really opens up and blossoms, and we see the start of that at the end of this movie. I thought that was really cool.
That was funny.
Or like just him listening to Single
Beyonce,
Ladies.
Yeah.
And like, but he's just like, no, I'm not giving you any, like, the slightest bit of acknowledgement for your jokes.
Yeah.
Not gonna get me. But that's all I have for that.
I wanted to talk about in relation to the multiverse. I don't think we were locked in for real when this movie came out, because we learned everything that we learned in Loki in this film.
Okay.
They were over here talking about
the branches
and unstable openings.
And this is really like the first introduction to the multiverse that we get in the MCU.
Yeah. The first like verbal, this is the multiverse, because like obviously later on we realized that Ant-Man and the subdivision or whatever the heck that
subatomic.
That is a multiverse in itself, but they don't know that. But like this is the first like out loud, the multiverse is real, like, and it's infinite. Lock in. Like, we should have been paying attention.
But we're paying attention.
We're out here trying to scout out for stones.
That's how they got us.
The multiverse is coming. Be afraid.
Dormammu will be back. He will return.
Imagine. No, the fact that he could get beat by a stone, like,
yeah,
you're not this great, powerful, scary thing.
Time scared him.
Like, we got Celestials who can wield stones. Like, I'm not scared of you. Excuse me.
Like, excuse me.
And then also, when she triple entendre, I don't know if I am using this correct either, but when she told him to open up his eye, like, she was talking about like being open to like new possibilities, but then also he is, you know, the
time stone thing.
He's the
Sorcerer Supreme.
No, he's the guardian of the time stone, but it's called something else. It's called like the eye of something. Like, it's a literal eye, and it like it opens up like an eye. Yes, and then in Multiverse of Madness, he literally opens up his third eye.
Yes,
not on purpose, but you know, hey,
it happens.
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, definitely a triple entendre.
Yes, and something that I feel like we should watch out for as we continue watching. I don't know, but it'd be very interesting to see if Strange ever kills someone again. Yeah, he made it very like, I'm not a killer. Like, I went to school and I signed an oath to not kill anyone.
Yeah. So I definitely did notice how interesting that was. That it had such an impact on him that he killed somebody. I think that's very fitting. I like that continuity. Like, if he would have just been like, okay, I'm ready to be a cold stone killer. Like,
right. Oh!
Sir, you were just fondling in people's brains. Like, are you okay?
Yes.
But, yeah.
And then, keeping up with, were there any, like Mordo said, were there any consequences because of this movie? Like, what are the consequences? Because he does come back, right? In Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But his part isn't as important. I would have thought it would have been more interesting or like made more sense for him to come back in this timeline, because he made it seem like he was about to go on a
killing spree?
Yes, a sorcerer killing spree.
Yeah, I think they just dropped
or just like
that.
removing people's powers.
I think they dropped the ball in that storyline. Like, they were like, we got other things to say.
Yeah. But, yeah, very interesting.
And then one little question.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, for Mordo, it was very interesting that he was the one to convince the Ancient One to even let Strange in the first place.
Right, and now you hate him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he doesn't hate him. He hates the system.
Yeah, but it turned into like, oh, I have a vendetta against you, Strange. Like, especially in the Multiverse of Madness, like it was more of a like.
But was that like the? Now that you're bringing it up, wasn't that like the other dimension him?
It was the other dimension.
So maybe his Strange is something different.
Maybe like that Strange died in that one.
Yeah,
like,
so like his hatred
world.
would be like, I feel like more justified.
Yeah.
Than like hating 616 Strange, because he didn't do anything physically.
Yeah. So I don't know, but.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the trippiest Marvel movie.
Yeah. They definitely, I watched behind the scenes, and they talked about like the science behind the MCU in general, and how it's like very heavily science influenced, and how this movie, they were able to bring like psychology into it and like another aspect to the science world that even some people in the science world, scientists don't believe, and like that's what Strange kind of was. Like, there's just atoms and matter, like there's nothing more. But then psychology. Jesus. They believe in like chakras and spirits and all that stuff to like kind of merge the two together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very lovely.
Yeah. I just have one question. Do we think that this is all the ancient one's fault?
No, I don't think it's her fault. I think that Time has a grander plan for everything, and that she just played her part. It was just her role to play, and she did her job, and she's going to do her job again in game.
Yeah, real difficultly. Just give me the stone, girl. Thanks. Over here yapping in my ear.
But nonetheless, yeah, I think that this was all going to happen anyway, and she played her part.
Yeah. Okay. What did you rate this movie?
I didn't, but let me think.
Well, yeah, what are you gonna rate it right now? I feel like I let my hatred for Strange cloud my judgment of this movie, because it wasn't a bad movie.
It wasn't a bad
It's not
movie.
like watching Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, it wasn't like painful pins and needles.
Yeah.
But I would have to say, I would give it like a 5.
Yeah.
I think there's some storylines and some plots that could have went somewhere, but that didn't. But yes, they gave us a lot of good information about what's going to be going on in the MCU, and yeah, it's just like not the most perfectest, not my favoritist movie, but it is nothing to really hate on.
Yeah, I agree. I would give it a 5. For it's not this movie's fault, but like for the ball that they dropped with like all the stuff that they left out in like the future. Like they're like, all right, well, let's focus on like Wanda.
Yeah.
Like, is this a strange movie? I'm confused.
Could have been called Scarlet Witch.
something. But yeah, like it wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't a bad movie. Like I definitely could have watched this a couple more times. I don't know why, or maybe I did. I don't remember. Yeah. There's no other words swirling around in my head. It's empty.
Yeah.
Let's close her out. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Beyond the Film podcast. Like we said earlier, we are getting ready for Doomsday. So if you want to get ready for Doomsday with us, subscribe. We're posting all year round about movies that we're watching to get ready for Doomsday. We can't watch all of the MCU cinematic universe
in one season, guys. Like
that's a lot.
And go see the movies out in the theaters.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
But we're gonna do our best. We're gonna have conversations, you know. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Let us know if you have a movie you would like for us to watch.
You think that it's important for the Doomsday preparations of it all?
Yes. We are also doing some series reviews on our TikTok. If you want a more Doomsday prep, that will be linked down below in the description. Also, while you're down there, subscribe and give this video a like. We post every single week.
2 times in 1 week.
Every single week. So come back next week, because we'll be here.
Oh, yeah.
This is your seat. We're waiting.
We'll be talking to you.
We'll see you then. Bye.